Good afternoon, my name is David Casella, nurseryman and palm specialist at Earth Works. Here to talk to you today about the beccariophoenix alfredii, commonly known as the High Plateau Palm. This palm we started carrying, this is our third season. First season was 2017. I attended a year prior to that in 2016 a Spring Palm Society meeting with the Central Florida Palm and Cycad Society, and they were real hyped about this palm. Actually, good friends of mine that are members that live in Winter Haven, Florida, actually had the tropical coconut and the High Plateau coconut, and I personally at that time couldn't tell the difference. It's a native to Madagascar, grows at elevations of 3,000 to 4,000 feet above ground level, making it very cold hardy, frost tolerant, and the ability to tolerate hurricanes. An occasional wildfire will occur on the island, and it responds well from recovery from that. We recommend you fertilize it quarterly, spring, which now is a perfect time in March, June, September, and then a lighter feeding in December for the winter. It does very well in sandy, loamy soils. It grows in Madagascar along the Mania River in real sandy riverbanks. But it's a great palm, and I wanted to show you it side by side. Of course, I don't have one of similar size, but this is the actual Cocos nucifera, which it's related to. Juvenile leaves, but you can see the leaf structure looks very similar to the High Plateau. Ribbed the same way, pinnate type leaf. It's almost undistinguishable. My personal observation is that the petioles, or the leaf bases where the previous older fronds were connected, seem to extend out and protrude out more, making that a distinguishable factor to compare the two. But my personal testimony, I have one that I bought about this size 3 years ago. I planted it in the ground. I remember it was April 30th, 2016, and last winter, January was our worst winter, our month of cold temperatures in several years. Not too much foliage burn on mine, maybe about 15% of the tips from the cold temperatures, but it withstood 26, followed by a minimum temperature of 27. I had a little spear pull, but come May it rapidly recovered. So my personal testimony, mine, and even a way more juvenile one than this one, was able to respond from 26 degrees, and it looks better than ever now. Oh, and another important fact about this palm is the fruit doesn't grow the size of a coconut, but maybe about the size of a golf ball, and it's a staple food source for the lemur, which is a animal on the island, especially when the fruits ripen in June and July. It's a staple food source for them. I want to introduce another new palm that Earth Works has acquired for this 2019 season. This is called Livistona muelleri, M-U-E-L-L-E-R-I. It's a smaller Livistona, native to Southeast Asia, parts of Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and of course Australia. Very drought tolerant, cold hardy, seems to be down to the mid-20s, which is zone 9B, which is the eastern part of the Jacksonville metropolitan area. It's a slow to moderate grower. This was nicely designed, I should say, as the old leaf bases were diamond cut and the fiber removed. It has a very artistic wood look to it. And another unique feature is the little speckled tomentum, which is the botanical name for hair on a palm hair. Kind of think of it as peach fuzz, but it's kind of a beige, whitish color, kind of little decorative to the petioles. And of course, they're like all the other Livistonas, they are armed with little mini shark's teeth for protection in their native habitat. But it is drought tolerant, cold tolerant, resists fire, and it's a good little smaller compact palm for areas in a yard or location where a more compact palm is required. And also we recommend you fertilize it 3 to 4 times a year, March, June, September, and October, with a palm food that's high in potassium and magnesium, since our soils in northern Florida tend to lack those two elements. Well, spring's finally here, and we've received multiple spring shipments of palms, various sizes, from container-sized palms to larger field-grown palms for a larger specimen for a big yard. Thank you for watching.